Hi everybody, Tom Gazzola with you for Oilers TV's live post-game show high atop Rogers Place from our broadcast location. The Oilers return home from a 4-game road swing to defeat the Vegas Golden Knights 8-2 in the team's first meeting with the expansion franchise from Vegas. The Oilers get a big win tonight. They explode offensively. They've been waiting for this for a long time. Here's the tale of the tape. Edmonton opening up a 3-goal lead after one. Both teams exchanging goals in the second, and then the Oilers add a few more in the third. It would be 8-2 the final. Edmonton needed these goals after scoring just 7 on that 4-game road swing. They did win 2 of those games and walked away with an overtime or shootout loss, I should say, rather. So they were successful on that trip. They pick up 5 out of 8 points. They come home for 2 quick ones, and it starts off tonight against the Golden Knights, and they started off on the right foot with a big 8-2 win. We're going to send it down now to the Oilers locker room. Oscar Klefbom is standing by, just about ready to speak to the media.
Oscar, we'll start off with your goal, the shorthanded goal. Special teams have been a topic of conversation with you guys all season, but to be able to get that and then the power play goal, I mean, did that really kind of spark you guys or settle you down at all?
Yeah, it was a big night for us in the special team game tonight. In the power play, it's just been a matter of time. It's been very frustrating. We've been creating a lot of chances and we've been very close, but we've been missing the last execution to score some goals. But like you said, it was very nice to get some result tonight for sure.
What's it like out there playing when just everything for your teammates is going right and all these pucks are going in?
It's so nice. I mean, it's been very tight games, and it's been most of the games has been 1-goal games. So it was nice to see some of the players that usually don't score have a lot of points tonight. And I don't know, I just heard a number that 13 guys had a point tonight or something. So it was very nice. It was a huge game for us tonight in here.
The results over the last 5-6 games, you guys kind of trending up a little bit.
It's a really good hockey, but it's still been 1-goal games and it's been tight. I mean, it's been 2-1 or even 1-1 game. So it's been tight games, but now it was very nice to get some result, especially in the special teams, like you said. So let's hope we can build off this right now. But this is give us just a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence going into the next game.
Any thoughts on Camilleri coming in? Excuse me? Any thoughts on Camilleri?
We're moving pucks, the D are active, they're interchangeable, we're getting the cycle down, we're throwing pucks to net, and good things are happening right now. And I think we got away from that in the beginning of the year, and now we're getting back to that. We got to continue that.
Are you aware of this 19-year-old junior goaltender in the other net all of a sudden? And
No, not till Connor said something that he was a 99. I would have been shaken. Well, hats off to him, though. I mean, that takes a lot of courage to get in there, and especially when it's a game like that for anyone. But, you know, seems like for me, hopefully good things will happen for him. Maybe next game he plays, and hopefully good things will happen for him.
just a little love tap through the crease there on him?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys see up there, but I'm going in the net hard, and I feel like I got pushed into the goalie, and the puck was already in. So maybe it shouldn't have been a penalty. Maybe it should have been waved off as a goal. But I don't know. The game's changing every minute, so who knows? Penalties are weird right now. So, but you know, stuff happens. I was hoping Connor would get the hat trick, though.
You've had a lot of chances.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely is good for the confidence of the group. I mean, the way we played well on the road trip. Didn't obviously break out like we did tonight, but we stuck with it, and it paid off tonight.
Anytime you get a shorthanded goal, it just feel like a good way to start, but just a bonus for the team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially, obviously the start of the season for our penalty kill hasn't been the best, but I thought on the road we started to trend upwards, and then you get a shorthanded goal like that, and it does wonders for the group.
there's a lot of things with this team. You hadn't had a shorthanded goal, your shooting percentage, your home record, a lot of things that were bound to change. Does it feel like a lot of them kind of changed tonight?
Yeah, no, I mean, we kind of put everything together tonight, and things went well for us, so we can't get away from that now. I mean, there's been times this season where, at home especially, we've kind of had a good one, and then we kind of come out with a crummy one after. So we got to stick with it and play the same way. I mean, it's working right now, so just got to keep playing that way.
Is that a beard?
No, no.
Just for yourself, right? Simple answer. You're really going right now offensively. I mean, how confident are you right now?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. It's obviously a night like tonight is good for the whole group. You get some confidence. Other guys are getting touches and stuff, and so I mean, personally, it's starting to roll a little bit, and as a team-wise, the same thing. So just got to keep that going.
Any thoughts on today's trade?
Create offensive.
So a lot of happy thoughts in that locker room tonight after an 8-2 victory for the Edmonton Oilers over the Vegas Golden Knights. The first time these franchises meet, Pacific Division rivals, if you will. I'm sure there will be a rivalry that develops between these two franchises down the road. Let's take a look to how we got to the 8-2 result tonight. It started in the first period. Jujhar Khaira, shorthanded, finds... There he is, Oscar Klefbom, his second goal of the year. Nice play by Khaira. That one comes at 6:28. Later in the period, Patrick Maroon finds Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for his 7th of the season to give the Oil a 2-0 lead. That one coming at the 7:42 mark. Edmonton keeps rolling. Shortly after the Nugent-Hopkins goal, it's Maroon putting one in himself. A nice shot there for number 19, his 5th of the year from Leon Draisaitl and Johan Ovitu, who picks up his first point as an Oiler. There's Matt Benning scoring for the Oil in the second period to make it 4-0. Benning in front of the net, the rare defenseman tip in goal. The Golden Knights would cut the lead to 3. It's Pierre-Edouard Bellemare scoring his 3rd of the season from Nosek and Schmidt at 14:41. Shots 24-11 in favor of the Oil heading into the 3rd, and that's when the Oil would start lighting the lamp. Connor McDavid gets a nice fortuitous bounce off of Derek Engeland's stick to give the Oil a 5-1 lead. That one coming on the power play, McDavid's 8th. Later in the period, it would be James Neal with the response just 25 seconds later to make it 5-2. Neal's 10th, a nice easy tap in there for James Neal, making it 5-2, but the Oilers would respond. Connor McDavid from Leon Draisaitl. McDavid's 2nd of the night, 9th of the year at 4:58. Later in the period, we will see Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the odd man rush, keeping and firing past Maxime Lagacé. Nugent-Hopkins 2nd of the night, 8th of the season from Lucic and Russell at 9:50. Then later on the Oilers, another power play, and it's Mark Letestu from Jujhar Khaira and Zach Kassian. That one goes in on Dylan Ferguson, as we heard from before. Ferguson, Kamloops Blazer, and with all the goaltending troubles and injuries that the Golden Knights have been dealing with, Ferguson gets the call-up. Lagacé couldn't finish this game, so Ferguson gets his first taste of NHL action. He allows a goal on that one. We're going to go throw it down to our own Chris Westcott, who had a chance to speak to Connor McDavid following tonight's win.
First team win over the Vegas Golden Knights in franchise history, and you guys do it in a big way. I mean, what's this mean to the offensive players on this team to kind of coming out party like this?
That's nice. Scoring goals is something that we've been struggling with, and it's nice to come out here and put an 8 on the board.
to get the special teams early, the shorthanded goal and the power play goal, that also big for you guys?
Yeah, huge. Lots been made about our penalty kill and how it hasn't been good enough, and it was really good tonight, and our power play was able to get a couple, which is big.
Just a thought on getting that type of win at home.
Huge. We haven't been very good at home, and we haven't been good enough for the fans at home, and it's definitely good for the confidence to win big at home.
All right, thanks a lot, Connor.
Thank you.
All right, the Edmonton Oilers get a huge win over Vegas. Tonight, the house wins.
All right, so a big night for Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. They defeat the Vegas Golden Knights 8-2. Edmonton making news off the ice as well today, of making a trade with the Los Angeles Kings. Edmonton sending Jussi Jokinen over to the Kings, and they receive Mike Camilleri. Camilleri has 7 points thus far this season. Of course, Jussi Jokinen played in his 900th NHL game, only picking up 1 assist as a member of the Edmonton Oilers. We're going to throw it back downstairs as one of the coaches is ready to speak.
Cycle obviously made the play to get the shorty right off the bat, but he looks determined, and there's something happening. And if he keeps playing like that, he's going to get a lot of minutes.
A lot of things around your team were bound to change, right? Shooting percentage, home record, getting some goals, depth scoring. A lot of them changed tonight. Does it feel like you got a chance of making some of those permanent?
I sure hope so. That's what the goal is. 8-goal nights don't happen very often. It'll be a while before we get another one of those, but just the freedom to play and have a little bit of fun. And scoring's fun. Everybody gets in their car and they drive to the rink and they want to score a goal. That's the individualism in the game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Tonight, a lot of them got rewarded. It was, it was a little more relaxed on the bench. Guys could have a little bit of fun in the game. We haven't had that for a long time, so it's nice to have. Can it be a stepping stone for us? I hope so, but they're going to continually be reminded that they have to check. We have to check for those chances, and tonight I thought we did a pretty good job of that, and it opened up both ends.
This morning you said the key for your team at home was you had to check. Outside of all the goals, I think you'd only given up 12 shots through 40 minutes. Did you feel that checking factor was there, or was it just more finish?
No, I thought it was there. When you don't give up much, usually you're positionally strong, and it leads to good breakouts and opportunities to go the other way. And we didn't cheat on shift length. We didn't cheat in the D zone. Still made mistakes. There's no such thing as a perfect game, but we checked our way to a win and checked our way to a lot of goals.
Can you talk a little bit about the development that we've seen over this season, certainly, of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins? He seems to have grown in so many areas of his game.
Yeah, he, I think that's always been in him, and I think that was there last year. We saw that at the World Cup, and I'd spent a full year with Nuge, not a full one because he was injured in year one, that we were here as a staff, but I really believed in this guy at the World Cup. He was excellent, and thought he was going to have a really big year. It didn't quite go for him the way he wanted to last year, but this year things are happening for him, and consistently doing it right both ends of the rink, and he's getting rewarded with offense. So I'm proud of him, happy for him. Hope that can continue as well.
He's reminding everyone that he was also a number one.
Well, he was, yeah, and there's a lot made out of Connor and Leon and the years they had last year, the contracts, all that type of stuff. But I can tell you, I and his teammates and the staff have not forgotten about 93 because he's so important and he does so many things well.
Todd, if you can, just a bit off topic, but you had a player in Mike Camilleri to your lineup now. Just talk, I know you coached against him for years, your thoughts on how you might use him and having him.
Well, he's a shooter. Since he entered the league, the one thing that he has is an incredible shot, a quick release. He knows where the net is. He's obviously still doing that. He's put some goals and assists up this year in Los Angeles. And given the description that Speck even talked about earlier here, the lack of scoring, and we think he can come in and use that shot. It's not that we haven't created opportunities. We haven't finished on a lot of them. So if we can continue to create, and he happens to be the the receiver of some of those passes, maybe we get a little more offense out of them. Good night.
Todd McLellan discussing his new winger acquired today from the Los Angeles Kings. Peter Chiarelli making a deal with the Kings, sending Jussi Jokinen over to LA in exchange for Michael Camilleri, the left shot. Gives the Oilers another option on the wing, maybe seeing some power play time, help add to the team's offense. Camilleri through 15 games this season, 3 goals, 4 assists. He's +1. Of course, Jokinen going the other way, just 1 assist in 14 games as a member of the Edmonton Oilers. Also played his 900th career game not too long ago. So the Oilers get the offense that they were looking for. It's an 8-2 victory. Let's hear from the Vegas Golden Knights.
He's playing great defense too.
Do nights like these just happen?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's not good, but like I think the way our season was going, I think it's gonna make sure that we really stay on top of all the details that we had to do to be successful, and we know that what type of team we have here, and if you try and challenge, kind of go a 3-on-2 match or 2-on-1 stuff, we gave up way too many chances, and could be any goalie right now. It wouldn't matter, and I just hope this guy's all right too. We lost him again, and it's a situation right now. We got to keep working through it.
Yeah, it's been crazy with the goaltending now, and hopefully you didn't lose another one. Right? Just how do you kind of just deal through that and work through that, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know how to play goalie? We might give you a run. Like honestly, it's incredible. It seems like every game there's something, and obviously for Fergie, it's a neat experience to get in there. It's probably obviously something that you wouldn't get otherwise, and I guess you take the positive for him out of that, and we got to keep getting better, and we saw that tonight.
My games, and that's all I really can do, especially while I'm up here, is to, the pace is a lot faster, shooters are a lot more skilled, and for me it's just learning as much as I can in the span of time I'm here. And I felt like I've been working really hard with Dave, and he kind of came down and said you played that first save really well, and I'm proud of you for that. And that's a really good feeling for me, and obviously it wasn't the outcome the team wanted, but for me, I'm just really grateful to get that opportunity.
Coach come over and ask you if you wanted to go in, or did he say get in?
No, he told me. I don't think I'd have a word about the answer I could give him. I think I was going in either way, but it's really every kid's dream. So the fact that it was me, I'm really grateful for that, and just the opportunity I've had here is so surreal.
Does it show you what you're working so hard for?
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as I stepped on that ice, the first thing I thought of was, you know what, like, you've been working so hard for 2 weeks, just play. And they made a really nice play on the power play there, and I almost got there, but it happens. But it was good to make my first save as well.
Is it fun?
Yeah, everything about this is fun, and that's really the way you have to take it. And then just having fun takes away the nerves a little bit as well. So I definitely had some nerves going through me. I think anyone would.
Did you see anything from like a puck or send your folks?
Yeah, no, I haven't got anything actually. So maybe that'd be kind of cool if I could grab something, and maybe I'll talk to the trainer to see if they have a puck or something.
Instead of pushing forward like our game plan is.
I know you have an opportunity to practice tomorrow and get ready for Vancouver. How can you kind of flip the page and get things right?
Get over it quick and get ready. It's one game. You're not going to win them all, and we can. I'm sure we'll watch some video and see how bad we were, and move on from there. Get ready for Vancouver. It's another good team, a divisional game, and we need these points.
Sometimes things just steamroll on you. Is that kind of what happened today? Just once it starts going, it's tough to stop that wave.
Yeah, we were just we weren't sharp. We weren't good. We weren't playing our game. We sat back. We weren't in their faces like we play, and some guys weren't. A lot of us weren't ready to go. So they played well, got 8 on us, and we got to learn from that and move on.
Rushes, and they're a talented team, and they take advantage of that. So like you said, right from the start, it wasn't a good game for us, and I thought we'd get a little better in the second, but it was a bad game overall.
Sometimes when kind of things steamroll like that, is it tough to kind of just stop that wave and get in?
Yeah, it was. I mean, like I said, we didn't play well at all. I mean, that first period, like I said, the odd man rushes, their power play was clicking, and we just didn't have any energy, any jump, and you know, that's why they got 8 goals against us tonight. They played a good game, and we gambled too much and give way too many odd man rushes. We haven't done that all year, and it's the first time we did that.
Just a thought on getting Dylan in there. He's still pretty wide-eyed, excited about it.
Yeah, no, you know what? The other guy was, you know, he's cramping up a little bit, so we just said we'll get the other kid in there and, you know, give him a chance to play in there. And he's a great kid, and, you know, he went in there and battled hard.
Is Max okay?
Yeah, I hope so. It's just day-to-day. You know, it's nothing serious. So.
Was it more of just a why not decision to put Dylan in there and let him have his
Well, I mean, like I said, they were getting some goals, and like I said, when he went down there and he was a little sore, so we just wanted to make sure, you know, we want to get him in ready for the next game, and, you know, so put Dylan in there, give him a chance.
Turk, this hasn't been the kind of effort your team has put forth. Do you have any understanding or any thought as to why it appeared tonight?
Well, Gary, as a coach, you think about those decisions you make, and we had 2 days off the ice, and then we had a practice day yesterday, and maybe it'll be the last time we have 2 days off the ice at one time. So, you know, like I said, you go back in your decision, you say, did you do the right thing? You're trying to rest your team and get them ready, and maybe it was the wrong decision. But I don't know if that's the reason, but we looked flat tonight.
In your other losses you've had, and you've said that you've had, you know, periods of good play or 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there that you can rely on. What do you take away from tonight, if anything?
Well, we forget about tonight. You've got to move forward, and it was a bad game. Like I said, the second period was a little better. I thought we competed a little harder, but then once they got that 5th goal early in the 3rd period in the power play, that's pretty much sealed the game for us. But we just got to, you know, you can't quit. You got to battle back and get ready for our next one.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.
Gerard Gallant's Vegas Golden Knights fall to 10-6-1 after losing 8-2 to the Edmonton Oilers. The Golden Knights and Oilers scoring off for the first time in each franchise's history, obviously. An exciting night at Rogers Place for Oilers fans. Here's another look at how this one played out. Edmonton outshoots Vegas 32-24. The face-off battle goes to the Golden Knights. Edmonton's power play, which has struggled this season, as we all know, it's been well documented. It goes 3 for 3 on the night. The penalty kill goes 4 for 4, so they are coming into this one hovering around the 54% mark. At home, they kill off all 4 power plays they give up to the Golden Knights. Edmonton out-hits Vegas 25-24. Also of note, Edmonton is now 4-2-1 in its last 7 games and improves to 7-9-2 on the season. Now, we also heard about Dylan Ferguson getting into his first taste of NHL action. The junior hockey player backing up Maxime Lagacé for the Vegas Golden Knights today, so a thrill for that young man as well. He makes 1 save, allows 1 goal to Mark Letestu on the Oilers' power play, so I'm sure a night he will remember indeed. The Oilers defeat the Vegas Golden Knights 8-2, and now look ahead to Thursday night's matchup against the St. Louis Blues right here at Rogers Place on Thursday night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Thursday.